Shalom! Welcome once again to Ivrit, Hebrew. It's time for your lesson in the Torah Club. The name of this week's portion is Shelach Lecha, which means send for yourself. Turn with me to page 38 of the Jot and Tittle workbook. Follow along from your Torah scroll as I read Numbers chapter 13, verses 1 and 2. I believe that you'll recognize quite a few of the words in this week's portion. They're repeat vocabulary. Are you ready? Listen carefully. Ve'yedaber Adonai el Moshe le'amor. Shlach lecha anashim ve'yaturu et aretz Kanan. Asher ani noten livnei Yisrael. Ish echad למטה אבותיו, תשלחו כל נשיא בהם. Okay, the first line's a given, so let's move on to the second line. What are the last two words in the second line? Could you follow along? Did you recognize them? Aretz Kanan, which means the land of Canaan. Repeat the second line after me. Shlach lecha anashim ve'yaturu et aretz Kanan. Tov me'od, very good. Let's go now to the third line. What about the last two words in that third line? Livnei Yisrael. Did you recognize that? That's right, to the sons of Israel. Repeat the third line after me. Asher ani noten livnei Yisrael. Great. Let's progress now to the fourth line. Ish echad lemate avotav. Can you repeat after me? Ish echad lemate avotav. Excellent. This line means one man of the tribe of his fathers. Did you recognize the word avotav at the end of line 4? Av comes from the word father, and avotav means his father. The last line we have says, Tishlachu kol nasi behem. Tishlachu Kol nasi bahem. Excellent. Could you recognize the root of the verb tishlachu from the verb shlach lecha? If you recognized the sheen, lamed, chet, good for you. Remember, learning Hebrew is all about learning to recognize verbs and connecting letters on the beginnings and endings of Hebrew words. Let's look quickly at the related words for this week's study. Lech lecha, which we already had from the Torah portion in Genesis. Vayishlach, and he sent, also a name of a Torah portion in Genesis. Beshelach, when he let go, from Exodus. Shaliach, which I believe we spoke about back in the book of Shemot, which means an emissary or a messenger. Shalach manot, the things you send on Purim. Shalach et ami, let my people go, the famous words of Moshe. And last we have Sa'ir Hamishtaleach, or the scapegoat, the goat that was sent off. Well, already the time clock has beat us to the end of our lesson, and we're finished for the day for the Torah portion, Shelach Lecha. I hope you enjoyed your lesson. Continue studying, and we'll speak next week. Litraot.